Hey, good morning. So I just woke up, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, and this is a good time for me to either remember dreams or not remember dreams, but I kind of get in a place of how I feel in the morning. Right when I wake up. It's not always very good, not always very bad. You just kind of like in a state of like, oh, I'm awake. And I didn't remember my dreams, but I know that I had a lot of dreams. So this is what started coming to mind is why? Why do I not remember my dreams? I spend all day long awake, and if I'm conscious, I remember part of my day, right? I remember what I did. This morning I can even look back to yesterday and I remember what a lot of things I did. But there's all of this stuff going on, and I know I just can't remember specifically. I remember like wandering around areas and there was somebody and there was places I didn't recognize. So so is my brain just that, that's one thing you have to think about is like our brains are that creative, you know? So we create a movie every night, a long movie, without sitting down with a pen, without a camera, without a video camera. It may not be the best movie in the world. It may be fucked up, and maybe actually, who knows. I'll have to say probably 1/3 of my dreams are pretty interesting when I do remember them. There's something that's like bizarre and interesting. My refrigerator just turned on. But think about that. So we have voluntary and involuntary. So you think when you're doing stuff during the day, like now I'm awake, I'm voluntarily making choices throughout my day, okay? Whether I'm going to work, I'm going to not work, I'm going to play music, I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. Watch TV, write, anyway. And then there's the involuntary part of that aspect where I'm also doing things that I don't know that I'm doing. And don't think for a second you're doing things that you're not doing things that you think you're doing, or vice versa. Stick with me, you better listen. Gotta listen close. Retain this information. Alright. Because I need help. I need help getting this together here. Because all what I'm talking about, it all comes back to the human brain. And I'm doubting that it's just the human brain. I'm not saying I know what else is there. And if this is all the human brain, then holy crap, we don't know shit. Nothing about the human brain. If the human brain can do this, if it can create a movie every night without pen, paper, camera, video camera, and not remember it, and this thing we call the memory, or you do remember it, but I'm saying, I'd like to hear your feedback. How often do you completely remember your dreams? And are you a completely sober person all the time? There's people that say, I never remember any of my dreams, ever, nothing, da 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 da. Which is also interesting. I mean, that's to me, that's unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of scary. Anyway, so we have the brain. That's all we really know for sure. People can say there's something else. I mean, even like a collective unconscious, people can say that, which it makes sense in a lot of ways, but we still don't know exactly what it is. But we can say there's a brain, and the brain does a hell of a lot, right? So the brain runs things involuntarily, where it's not my choice. The brain runs things voluntarily, while I'm conscious and unconscious. But when I'm unconscious, that's where the lucid dreaming question comes in. When I'm unconscious, how much am I voluntarily, or how often am I voluntarily making choices, and what is it around me that I'm voluntarily making choices? And I mean, this is like, anybody can believe anything you want, and if you're just believing it because you heard somebody else say it or whatever, great, but that doesn't prove anything. I know from my own experience that there's some weird stuff. I've had weird stuff happen to me. Unexplainable, And I know a large portion of people do. There's a portion of people that don't. I know some people that have not, that have been alive longer than I have, And usually those people are like, I just don't believe in that stuff, because they've had nothing happen to them, or they think it's explainable when something strange does happen. But it all falls into this mysterious realm, and it's kind of a involuntary realm that we feel like we don't have any control over. And that realm, for me, happens when I'm asleep, I think. So anyway, yeah, that's the type of thing I think about when I wake up. So, alright. Talk to you later.